Hello and welcome to the dungeon. My name is Dan and today we're playing Warhammer 40,000 Sanctus Reach. This is a turn-based video game based by Slytherin developers, and it's actually during a various series of battles during a campaign between the Space Wolves, as you can see here, these chaps, and the Green Skin Orcs, one of my more favourite factions. So what is this game all about? Well, like a lot of things based on the 40k universe, you're playing a group of people and you're trying to kill another group. There is no peace here, no trade, no understanding, it's just all out war. Okay, so let's get into some gameplay, shall we? This game has various different campaigns, some of which are DLC. So I have completed now the Stormclaw, which is the intermediate one, which brings me into the conflict and uses some more basic units. Now I'm going to try Hour of the Wolf, which brings in the Imperial Knight, which I get to use later, and some more advanced units, so I'm looking forward to that. Now I have tried this already, I didn't do too well, but I will try again. I am playing on the hardest difficulty, which is Grimdark, and I do appreciate the term for it. In the previous campaign, the Grimdark difficulty wasn't too bad, it's Grim Darkness. We have Initiate, Veteran and Grim Darkness. Now in the previous campaign it wasn't so bad, but you do get overwhelmed quite a lot by the orcs. So if you know how to handle them and you're very good with target priority, that should not be a problem. So we're going to play this one here, and I think in a moment we'll go and choose our starting units, which is what I really like in a game such as this. Okay, before that, a bit of background regarding where we are and what we have to do. Now, the main thing about this game is capturing points. You're going to be doing that a lot. In fact, I can't think of a single separate mission that doesn't involve you going to a certain area and staying there. You know, it's fun, but I would have preferred some more variety. So let's get into our forces. Okay, so these are our potential starting forces, and we're going to choose 3,800 points of them. Now I have to take the Great Wolf Logan Grimnar, but I do have choices as to other ones I can go with. It was a little disappointing because in the previous campaign a lot of these units I had developed certain veterancies and had various different abilities, which we'll show here. So if you go to the Wolf Priest, he has this healing balm, which is very useful, so because of that I'm going to take him. Now I still have to get to a lot of points, so I'm just going to go through them and just go for which one I want. So we have Grey Hunter Bolter Packs, yes, I'll take some of them. Oh, one thing that annoys me, and I kind of understand what they went with this, but squad sizes are not what you'd expect from the tabletop game. What I mean is, the Grey Hunter pack has 4 guys in it. The Terminators vary from 4 to 1 to 3 to another. It doesn't quite make sense from what I'm used to. I'm used to multiples of 3s and 5s and 10s and so on and so forth. But, you know, I understand. They had to balance it out, and I will get into some more of the intricacies of the gameplay, which I do quite like. So before that, let's get back into organising our battle plan. So Heavy Wolfguard Terminator Heavy Flamer, yes please. I'll also go for the Storm Bolters because Storm Bolters are pretty effective. I do like a Land Speeder. I think they are a little overpowered for what you get because they can just move. They have a lot of distance they can move. They can shoot and then hide behind cover and that kind of thing. It says squadron, but you're only getting 1. I could go for 2 of them, but 1 will be sufficient. Heavy Bolter Longfangs, yes please. Predator, I like the Predator because there's 2 modes of fire, which will be very useful. Venerable Dreadnought, definitely. Do I want to take a regular Dreadnought? You know what? The regular Dreadnought is okay, but I think there are better options, and the reason for that is because the autocannon can only kill a single enemy model at one time. I say model, I mean sprite or video game equivalent. So if you shoot it and you kill it, you still have several more shots, which are basically shooting at thin air. So Venerable Dreadnought is better as it has a Storm Bolter which targets the entire squad. Now don't get me wrong, the Dreadnought itself has some perfectly good other abilities, like it's got a Flamer which is great, it's not too bad in close combat, but I'll leave it on the chopping board for now. Thunderwolf Cavalry, don't see why not. I'll get 1, maybe 2, we'll see. At a certain point though, you have so many options that you're generally deciding what not to take with you. Longfang Las Cannon, yes. Missile Launcher, yes. And you'll see why very shortly. I've got 440 left. I could take a Rhino for some more armoured transport, but I don't know. It becomes tricky at this point because I don't think I can get to 440 bang on. I think I have to let some points slide. Should I go for another Thunderwolf? $140. You see, now another annoying thing is that in the previous campaign you had these younger Space Wolves which were even cheaper than these, like 80 points. Sorry, I'm blanking. I'm not really a Space Wolf player. I kind of think their whole aesthetic, the Viking werewolf thing, is a little silly. I prefer the Salamanders myself and the Raven Guard, but it's okay. And I guess silly is a strange word considering that I'm facing against giant mushrooms that speak like British chavs. Anyway, 140 left. I think I'm going to have to take something out to squeeze something else in. But what? No, I won't take 2 Thunderwolf. 1 group will be sufficient. So 440. I could take the Dreadnought. You know, I was shitting on it just now, but yeah, I'll take the Dreadnought. Okay, I got 4 points left over, which is a bit of annoying. If I wasn't recording this, then I'd obviously spend time trying to min-max it, but I won't, because I'm sure staring at the screen right now is going to be a little dull. Anyway, let's start and actually show you some gameplay. Okay. Shh, he's speaking. I don't see his lips moving though. Right, so this is how the army looks, and firstly, I do quite like it. It's detailed enough. You do get an epic sense of wowness when you see your entire squad like this, and you can have much bigger point values. So I look at the wolves just hanging out by my tank. I would have preferred if a bit too close. Let's go a bit. Like these guys are basically the same. I would have thought about doggies. I would have thought that they would have done different animations, different hairstyles for a start. They're both bald, but hey, what do I know? So yes, looks very epic. Here are some orcs. Let's have a closer look at these dudes. Again, actually no, they've got some variations here. Like those 3 have got horn helmets, those 2 do not. So there is a bit of change there. It does look a little ugly. Not so much the animations and the models, but the actual landscapes. Then again, war isn't pretty and you expect lots of debris, but I mean the colour palette, there are a lot of browns and greys in this game. Now you do fight in other areas, so it's not just that, but I think they could have done more with regards to this. Anyway, let's get into it. So, if I select, say, my Grey Hunter squad here, these red shaded squares are ones where I will encounter Overwatch should I move into it. I will show you. See? They get shot. You need to bear that in mind whenever you're moving your dudes. So, I've moved. I could potentially move some more if I wanted to. But I want to do some shooting, so let's shoot some orc boys. I got 2 criticals, that was quite lucky. Now, for most squads, you have 2 actions to do damage, so shooting or close combat. I'm going to try again. And all the actions give you percentages as to how likely you are to land a hit and how much damage. Well, in terms of damage, it'll give you various different criteria, such as, well, I'll show you again. Let's try with the Venerable Dreadnought. So he has a Stormbolt and he can shoot 3 times, which is cool. Actually, before I do that, with squads you can set their own Overwatch. Click on a square next to them and set reaction area, and anything that crosses into that arc will get shot. Okay, so here, if I shoot again at this Orc Boys shooter, chance to hit 80%, damage potential is medium, which is right smack bang in the middle. So let's shoot them. 53 HP, not great, but let's try that again. A little better, 106, and hopefully with 8 HP left, he should be able to finish them off, and he did. Fantastic. Now another cool thing about this is that if you miss, you may attack another square next to it, and you can potentially harm other creatures or other orcs. So that's that done. Let's go with my tank now. Sorry, I'm pressing the wrong button. Okay, and who should we go for? We actually have got a choice of the autocannon or the heavy bolter. I'll show you both. Let's go with autocannon, and what you're shooting at affects the damage potential. So some weapons are better at different types of units. So there's a big difference between, say, these orc boys and this killer can here. But right now I'm shooting at some knob. Let's go autocannon. 100% very high. Okay, so although that was 100% very high, I only shot a single knob there, and I didn't even kill him. Do you see? His health bar still has a tiny bit of red left. So let me try now with the heavy bolters. So that time I couldn't kill the orc, but the damage was more spread out with the rest of the squad. Let's do the Overwatch. There it is. And yeah, having control over the camera angles are really fun. But enough of that. Storm bolters, just get in there and do your thing. I will put some more damage on these knobs. Okay, 82, not great, but we're getting there. Very nice. Okay, and another thing which you'll soon notice, yeah, I need to use my missiles now. Did I get missiles? Yes, I did. Let's bring them out. Yeah, there's 2 guys in this squad. These are Longfangs. There's 3 in this Longfang squad, and 2 in this one, so I wish they would keep it consistent. So these guys have got frag and crack missiles. I will choose between either the frag or the crack. Actually, where I am right now is pretty bad because I have terrain blocking my line of sight, and that is very useful and annoying in equal measure. Now another cool thing about terrain is you can shoot through it should you wish to. Anyway, I'll have to see what I can do with that. So those orcs there, I've got 3 different things blocking it. As you can see on the screen, it's the shield with the halfway filled. which is affecting my shot. Over here, I can only see 2, so this would be a better one to go for. Let's frag him. And he completely missed, but they went over here so that they did some damage. Let's try that again. As I said, 2 actions. If I went for the crack, that would be more for going in armor. So let's frag him again. That was terrible. Okay, I am firing those long fangs after this. Yeah, friendly fire is a thing. You killed off one of my grave hunters, you dicks, you absolute dicks. You hurt my term. Okay. Well, you know, all fair in love and Warhammer. Let's bring these guys, let them hug some cover and do some more shooting. And try that again. Thank you. Oh, dicks. Right, heavy flamers. Unfortunately, they're a bit far from any of the action, so let's just get them as close as they can be. Now they can flame things even without an enemy being around them, which is quite cool. These Thunderwolves are all close combat, and right now there is nothing which they can get to, so I'm just going to move them over here. Yeah, I do like the doggies, but I am a dog person. They're done. The Great Wolf, Logan Grimnar, he has got a Stormbolt as well, from what I remember. He also has some special ammunition. Okay, before I shoot these, you see the skull with the exclamation mark above. You see, it turns out that when you shoot a squad, they don't like it. I mean, I know, who would have thought it? So the more you shoot them, and if you're using certain types of weaponry, the more their morale will decrease, and they will go into shaken territory. Going below that leads to broken, and then it's a lot of fun as they run away. But the same thing applies to your squad as well. Fortunately, he won't get a chance to be broken as he's dead. Okay, set his Overwatch. Right, regular Dreadnought, let's see what he can do. I'm not still bitter about that. Let's see what he can do. Killer Cannon, big shooter, damage potential low. No, I think not. Sluggers, they're a bit of low fry for him. Let's go for some more knobs. Okay, he almost killed one. Almost. Try that again. Alright. Good job. Much better than those long fangs. Okay, heavy bolter long fangs. Can they do anything? Also, morale doesn't just affect one squad, it affects squads around them. So, for example, these orc boys here haven't lost a single boy or taken any damage, yet they are starting to get a little concerned. Let's go for... that's 25, and that's 20. This one, 20, 25. Let's take care of these mobs. Okay, and again. Yeah, I may have done some more damage to my own troops. Good job! I know it's my fault, but, you know, the one in command never takes the blame. Right, these are my last cannons. Can they get a bead on this big shooter? Yes, they can. 43 health taken. Let's try that again. 36. I'm sensing some kind of dissonance here because these are las cannons. They should be doing more damage than that against a killer cannon. Killer cannons are the smallest of these mechs they have outside of their little buggies and bikes and stuff. So not even half damage I don't know. I was expected more. Speeder, let's see what he can do. So if I go over here, do some damage. Now his weapon is very low against the killer can, so let's... This one is broken, so I don't have to worry about him. I can focus more on... Oh, panic, that's another step between scared and broken. And a bit more. Now they're broken. Great. I can come back and keep him out of harm's way. Last but not least, I've got the Wolf Priest, and he's not really that good for much. Just gonna whack him there. Now he has got a healing balm, but he's a bit too far away from whoever might need it. So, but he can... Ooh, let's do that instead. Okay, that was useful. Right, that's all my troops moved, I think. And now, let's go over to the orcs. Let's get a bit closer to see the action. Now, I can move the camera like so, but I can't actually change what it's focusing on, so I have to wait and see. As you can see, they've taken some Overwatch, which is great, and that squad got wiped out completely. Fantastic. Now, if my guys get hit, they run away because they're cowards. If I had Blood Claws, they would actually stay and fight back, and it's quite cool seeing as some units do that. Yeah, those Grey Hunters are not gonna survive much longer, are they? Now you know what I mean when I say you can really get overwhelmed in this game. Particularly on this difficulty setting, they just keep coming. So these points here you can see are the things that I'm trying to capture. I have to, in this game, capture I believe 5 of them before the end of the game. If I don't, then obviously I've lost. I have to restart it. Okay, it's my turn again. Great. So there's one here, one there, here, and right there. And that is where the enemy reinforcements will come from. They will literally just teleport onto the map, which is, and then they get to act as normal. It's a little bullshit, but if you can keep on top of them, then it's not a huge deal. Right, okay, missiles. We're going to go for this squad here now, because he fucked up last time, and you've got a lot of orcs killed to make up for it. Alright, that there. 80%, okay, do your damn job. That is much better. Okay, still mad that you killed a Grey Hunter, but you've somewhat redeemed yourself. We had a lot of damage and a lot of scared orcs, but we can do more. So, kill them. Okay, no squad fully wiped out. He's got 8 left, 8 HP out of 450. He's got 37. He's not too bad, but yes, that was a lot better. Well done. Right, I want to show you some flames now. Can I though? I can show you with him, I can get close enough, but I need to do some manoeuvring first of all. So let's bring this Grey Hunter pack there. Let's have him shoot the knobs. So losing 2 guys really does reduce their offensive ability. Okay, can he actually do anything now? He could potentially move there. But let's have these dudes move Yeah, no, they're taking Overwatch, but they are Terminator, so they should be able to tank it. Moving diagonally, by the way, is great. It's a good way to, well, to move, really. You know, I never got some of these games where you can only move either off... I can't remember the expression where you move only up and down or left and right. Always seems a little backward. Right, go for this squad. $194, not bad, but we can do better. Get one dead orc. Let's do his Overwatch. Screw it. Yeah, my Dreadnought is also a bit of a tank when it comes to small arms fire. Okay, so I'll get one squad, but I don't want that. I'll get two squads. Let's do that. Cleansing Flame. Can't beat it. And orcs, being mushrooms, really don't like fire. It makes them a little scared. Okay, good job. Heavy bolters, what can you do? I'll get close up and watch their expressions of pain and misery. Cool, good job. Okay, I've got a couple of orcs here who want a Fenrisian Great Axe to the face. And now they're dead. Let me show you in very painful glory how this works again, because I love this weapon. But let's get in nice and close. And I might take a screenshot and use it as my thumbnail. Awesome. And because he's a Venerable Dreadnought, he gets one more action. So let's do that all over again. Yeah, an absolute legend he is. Literally, he is a legend. Just a killer. Not so great against other mechs, such as the Killer Can and the Mega Knobs, but against infantry, even knobs, he just tears through them. Okay, and these are now broken, so I don't have to worry about them so much. Still got guys over here, don't I? Let's bring out the big dogs. Actually, that was a bit of a bad decision since these guys are already broken. It'll take some Overwatch, but it's probably better. Oh, no Overwatch. I wonder why. Okay, no worries. Let's Power Axe them. I understand now. The Overwatch is in close combat. But I'm taking it like a man. Okay, well done guys. Go into your own Overwatch. Now they will need some help, won't they? Otherwise I'll get overwhelmed. Yeah, good for these. So yes, one of the things that you won't get to see in this video is getting more skills, and you can get really broken with them. So for example, my land speeder here, in the previous campaign, got anti-tank weaponry, so he would literally go up to any kind of vehicle such as a battle wagon, a death dread or a killer can, and just take it out in one go. And then, in the second action, take out a second killer can or battle wagon. It was insane. Various types of grenades are also available. Let's go for this squad here. You can stun them so they can't move, you can tangle them so their movement is reduced. heavily, you can make them scared, you can just do damage, all sorts of cool stuff. Right, he is there. Las cannons, can you please kill that killer can? 51. Best so far, but still not great. Try again. Yeah, las cannons, I don't know. I think I chose poorly. Get these flamers moving towards the enemy where they belong. He can do some healing. Good job. I think that's all. Oh no, I forgot the Great Wolf himself. What can he do? Not too much really from where he is. Can he? Yeah, target priority is key in this game. You want to make sure that all your units get to do something cool. He almost took him out by himself. I should have shot him. Do I have anything else? Anything that can finish off that killer can? No, I don't. Alright. Orcs, turn 2. Yeah, waiting is a pain, but there you go. Maybe I can kill that killer can off in Overwatch, but we'll see if I'm lucky or not. He is such a boss. Oh, here they come. Yeah, he's a boss as well. So many bosses. They're bosses too. And he's alright. Yeah, that squad just got their health kicked out of them. Oh, I love that. Isn't this great? Like a single blow just takes out the entire squad. Yeah, he's a boss too. Got an army of bosses. Now, can you fight back? Yes, you can, but you didn't do any damage. Excellent. Yeah, one orc. Honestly, for me, this is the closest ever video game I've played. Oh, do you see that? And he leveled up! He is my man of the match. But as I was saying, this is the... For me, I have never played any kind of 40k video game that has captured the sense of playing the tabletop game as much as Sanctus Reach. And, well, for 2 armies. 3 armies. You get the Space Wolves, as I said, these Grey Vikings here. You get the Orcs, and in DLC you get the Imperial Guard. Now at the time of making this vid, okay, so before I get into that, he has now leveled up. So I get to choose now which of these abilities I want. Wolf Rage, which helps me regain morale. It's alright. But Metal Storm Frag Ammo. First of all, Metal Storm is metal as hell, I'm taking it. It affects the entire square, even if it wouldn't do normally, and it just does so much more damage, so I am taking that. So yes, they have, by they I mean Slytherin developers, have said that they're looking to bring a 4th faction in, which is very close combat oriented, so we're looking at either Tyranids, or we're looking at maybe something a bit corny, perhaps, we shall see. As I said, they are somewhat limited by the historical battle of Sanctus Reach, or campaign I should say, which was mainly Space Wolves versus Orcs, which is why we have Space Wolves and Orcs. But you never know. I'm sure there's some Gene Stealer cults hiding somewhere, or some Inquisition forces about. Anyway, I'm looking forward to playing the Guard one. No, it's Guard, it's not Astra Militarum. I'm looking forward to playing the Guard one at some point. I may even do a series on it, but for now, let's kill some mobs. That, I think, was a lot more effective than normal. Do that again. Not as great, but it's okay. And lastly, let's ask these a question. Hey, one dead. Good job. Now, I need to get my my flames going. So here, how many can you get from there? Just 2. Go for it. Yeah, positioning is very important. Okay, that's 1 kill, which gives them XP, so this green bar here gives them a little taste of veterancy. I think I really should try and claim that point, because that is... oh, do the arc first? That is the point of this mission, so let's go and do that. I now have a victory point. Let's go for these. If you're expecting a story in this game, look elsewhere. There isn't. I mean, there is one, but I don't really know what it is. I couldn't really tell you. Occasionally, some characters say some stuff. It's Space Wolves versus Orcs, or Orcs versus Space Wolves. That's all the story you need. Just go with it. Don't know if it's optional, but I'm doing it anyway. Yeah, that's fine. Definitely not optimal. Oh well. Grey Fangs with missile launchers. You have definitely killed a lot of things with this game, but as it stands, I don't know what that is for you to do. So, just frag them. And if possible, don't kill my little wolves. Okay, try that again. Much better. You enjoy the XP, and you can move. You can go over there. I can see, well, I can't see him until I do this. Now I can. So we have some shooter boys skulking around, trying not to get noticed. But this is a bigger problem. So kill him if you don't mind. What about my tank? Yeah, you can see him. Let's go with the heavy bolters because that does a lot more damage to the entire square, not just to one model. Actually, I want to get a better view of that. Oh, a lot of clicking. Yeah, 183 damage. Not bad at all. So there's definitely a lot of tactics involved in this game. Target priority is key. Knowing what weapons hurt what units is integral to this. Last cannons. Nothing for you to last cannon, I'm afraid. I've already killed everything for the time being. I mean, there will be more. I've got... how many more rounds do I have left in this? Probably tons. So, yeah, just kill some more knobs if you can. or just miss completely, whichever works for you. Go on. Inferno ammo the knob. You know, I am an orc player, and it does break my heart a little to see this happen to him, but there will be more. There always will be more. You can go here and take care of that squad there. And again, please. It has multiplayer. Not tried it yet, but it does have it. And even better than that, if you can make your own custom scenarios. Can these guys shoot anything? Yes. Killed Meganob, and that is... oh, no. These dudes there. Great job. Everyone has moved apart from my Wolf Priest. Now, a lot of skills have a cooldown on them, so I can't use either one of these two right now. So, I guess just hang about and look helpful. These... now, I know for a fact there's some more orcs here, so let's have a look and see exactly what I'm dealing with. And I ran into Overwatch. So you can actually run into Overwatch, a lot of it in fact, even if you can't see the units in question which could shoot at you. So we got more cans and more knobs. Great. Let's hide there for now. And these guys can just hide in cover. Nope. Go there. There we are. That's all that done, so... orcs. As you can see, this is just one game, and I'm nowhere near finishing. I have to capture a lot more points than this, so it'll be a very long one. Obviously I'm not going to play until the end. Well, not at least make a video on it. Right, what are they doing? I don't know, because I can't move the screen away. Is it me, or do some of these vehicles look a little cel-shaded? Ah, here's the big gun. Yes, Freeblade Gerantius. He or she, I'm not quite sure, is going to do some stomping. Stomp. Very nice. Ho ho ho! Yeah, you killed the fuck out of those bikes, didn't you? Let's do some more. Stomp. And they're dead. Great stuff. Now he has got a gun as well, which you can see right there. And he's going to use that gun against some flash gits. One dead, two more very injured. Good stuff. Now, the problem is that they have their own big stompy robot. Let's see if I can show you. Okay, 4 HP, not too bad. Ah, he's right there. If I was a little bit more speed, I could show you. As it happens, I think I've left him out to die in a second, but that's okay. I'll just have to restart. So this is a Death Dread. It's not the big stompy robot I wanted to show you, but it's another, not quite as big, but just a stompy robot. Now look at that. Now I actually have this miniature. As I said, I play orcs, and I can't see any difference at all. They've literally taken all the plastic miniatures from Games Workshop and completely copied them for this game. I wish I could show you more of the face, but it's looking at a brick wall. Speaking of these walls, I have this scenery as well. I have it. It's on my table. I can glue them and put them together in any kind of shapes I want. So, as I was saying before, this is very much the closest you may ever find to playing a 40k game on the computer. Alright, I think what I'll do now is start to wrap up. This land speeder is going to die in a second. My other guys will take some time to get where they need to be. It's going to be a long map. They're all long maps. This game will keep you busy for quite some time. And that's even before they bring out some more DLC. So, Warhammer 40,000 Sanctus Reach. I like it. It's not a good looker, but the gameplay is solid. You get all kinds of different units, you get to choose which ones you want most of the time. I can only imagine multiplayer is also going to be a great joy. But yeah, if you like Terminators and Dreadnoughts and Predators, give this game a chance. Would they bring any other legions or chapters? Possibly. I could see him very easily doing some Ultramarines or some White Scars, anything really. Okay, I think I've rambled on long enough. You get the idea, don't you? 2 actions per unit, kill orcs, sometimes they'll kill you, missiles can go off course. It's fun, I enjoy, I do recommend. And if you can get it during a sale, then do it, absolutely. Right, I think I've said enough. I'm going to continue playing this in my own time. So thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this vid, then by all means shoot me up a like. If you want to say something, then by all means leave a comment. And if you wanted to sub, then, well, you know what to do. I'm Dan, and have a good one. Bye bye.